He was the king of pop, a performer so precise that even a single misstep made headlines. But behind the moonwalks and the perfectly synced choreography, Michael Jackson had his fair share of on-stage surprises, moments where the show didn't go quite as planned, and the world got to see him laugh, stumble, and improvise like anyone else. Today, we're counting down some of the funniest, most human moments caught on camera during Michael Jackson's live performances. No scripts, no second takes, just real bloopers from a legend's career. Let's start in Helsinki, Finland, during the 1997 leg of the History World Tour. Mid-performance, fans in the crowd noticed something small but strange. Michael's wedding ring had slipped off his finger during one of his signature spins. For a brief moment, the choreography paused as crew members and Michael himself seemed to search the stage floor. It's a tiny, almost invisible slip in most of the show, but eagerly noticed by fans who had memorized every second of his routines. Concert goers who caught it on camera couldn't help but laugh, and the clip has circulated among fans for decades as one of the most human moments of the tour. Interestingly, in later stops of the same tour, observers noted he seemed to stop wearing the ring on stage altogether. Perhaps a lesson learned the hard way. One of the most famous blooper moments in Jackson fan circles happened during a performance in Brunei during I Just Can't Stop Loving You. When the backing vocal track cut out unexpectedly, Michael, ever the professional, didn't panic. Instead, he turned toward his backup singer and bandleader and improvised a line on the spot, essentially asking his musical director what they should do next. It's a small, almost throwaway 10 seconds of footage, but it's become legendary among longtime fans precisely because it shows Michael's quick thinking. Instead of freezing or walking off, he handled the mishap live, in front of thousands of people with almost comedic calm. Live performances rely heavily on pre-recorded backing tracks, especially for elaborate stage shows layered with dancers, effects, and precise timing. And more than once, technology simply didn't cooperate. During a 1992 concert in Munich, the backing track for Smooth Criminal failed to start on cue. Rather than to stop the show, Michael sang the opening verse completely live, unplanned, unrehearsed, and unforgettable for anyone in that arena. A similar hiccup occurred during a 1996 show in Bucharest, where the Billie Jean track came in late, forcing the entire live band to scramble and adjust their timing mid-song to catch up with him. And in Sweden, during a performance of Scream on the History Tour, the backing track failed to start at all for the first verse, leaving Michael dancing his full, high-energy choreography in near silence before the music finally kicked in on the second verse. Fans who filmed it still find it strangely captivating. All the intensity of a Michael Jackson performance, with none of the noise. Not every blooper involved sound. In Moscow in 1996, a mechanical curtain meant to dramatically reveal Michael for Smooth Criminal got stuck. Rather than smoothly rising or falling as designed, it simply refused to move. Backstage crew members had to physically hold the curtain in place for much of the performance, turning a piece of expensive stage design into an impromptu prop wrangled by hand just out of frame. It's the kind of moment awards show producers dread, and fans treasure forever once the footage leaks. It would be easy to see clips like these and think of them as embarrassing missteps, but for millions of fans, they represent something else entirely. Proof that even the most rehearsed, meticulously produced performer in pop history was still human. Michael Jackson was famous for his perfectionism, reportedly rehearsing routines for months, obsessing over camera angles, lighting, and even the exact bounce of his shoes. So when something went wrong on stage and cameras caught his real, unscripted reaction, it gave audiences a rare glimpse behind the curtain, sometimes literally. These clips have lived on for decades in fan forums, compilation videos, and now here, not because they diminish his legacy, but because they add color and humanity to it. So there you have it, some of the funniest, most surprising, and most human moments from Michael Jackson's decades on stage. Dropped rings, mistimed tracks, stubborn curtains, and quick-thinking improvisation, proof that even the king of pop had nights where things simply didn't go to plan. If you enjoyed this look behind the scenes, let us know in the comments which moment surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into music history.